Hello everybody, welcome to the Wellington Witch. I'm Lorian and I'm bringing you the new moon in Scorpio reading for you today. So as you may be able to see, there's some intriguing symbols on here. This is a piece of software called Watch that I'm still trying to get used to, so apologies if I seem like I don't know what I'm doing. I'm really struggling with the interface and how to set it up so it's whole sign and all that kind of stuff. If you have any recommendations for other software, I would gladly receive them, but it's just to give you kind of a show as to what the new moon is going to look like. So obviously you see the sun and the moon are going to be literally on top of each other, and they're going to be very much in Scorpio. So the new moon in Scorpio, depending on where your chart falls and where your Scorpio house is, it's easy to look at if you check your rising sign and then count how many spaces, as it were, from your rising sign to Scorpio. So for instance, if you had a Gemini rising, you'd go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which would mean Scorpio is in your 6th house of pets, health, fitness, work habits, organization, service, that kind of thing. So, but I'm not saying that's for everybody, but in general, Scorpio is the ruler of the 8th house, and that comes with it a merging of intimacy, shared finances, other people's money, taboo, the occult, joint ventures, mystery. Other people's money is mostly what people associate with this particular house and sign. So basically, with this sun and the moon, it means that your outer persona of the sun is actually going to be in harmony with maybe not harmony necessarily, it depends how it's aspected, with the moon, which is your internal self. So we're focusing on the internal self for this reading, and the moon is in a water sign. It's ruled normally, it's the ruler of Cancer, but also it kind of gets into deep water with Scorpio. It gets into the very depths of your soul. It basically forces you to go into a deep dive. Like the free divers, and they just dive straight into the sea and they don't have any way of coming back up. They have to find their way up. That's kind of what I'm getting from this new moon in Scorpio. This is where you are rededicating yourself and your time. So this has been building up for me. I did a video on the rededicating myself to witchcraft, and I still feel that relevant today. I think it's all been building up over the Scorpio season, but also I have been thinking about what to do for a career and stuff, and Scorpio for me is in my 2nd house. So today is the perfect day, depending on what you're feeling, or if you can figure out where Scorpio lies. Today is the perfect day for you to do a deep dive into that area. See if there's anything hidden that you can uncover. See if there's anything that feels not quite right for you, emotionally or just gut instinct, and bring that to the surface. Because for me, looking at this, it just feels like you want to do something that feels kind of regenerative, because that's what Scorpio is. It's Phoenix from the flames, all that kind of stuff. We go through several iterations of life anyway, so maybe this is one time for you to actually see if there's something you want to tweak, if there's something you want to bring out in your life that maybe you've suppressed for a while. Maybe there's something here that you really do want to try and change. But I'm not going to go into this chart too much. Again, I'm really not au fait with the system, with this program. I ideally wanted to do Astro Gold or something, but can't figure out how to get that on a PC. So we'll just leave that for now and go on into the tarot reading, which may give us more idea as to what's coming through for us. Okay, so using the Crystal Power Tarot just to see what's coming through for us on this is a collective reading, so this is just for Scorpio new moon, how we are manifesting things, how we're doing stuff, what's going on in our lives. I myself am doing a little witchy ritual, which will be writing down my intentions, because I'm coming up to my solar return this weekend. So it'll be interesting to see, whoa, hello, what information comes through for that as well. Alrighty, let's see. So Scorpio, new moon. Get serious about what it is you want to manifest. Get serious. That's the information that I'm getting here. There's something that you've been denying yourself. There's something that you have been kidding yourself. Let me just move this way slightly so you can see a bit more maybe. Alright, that did not help, but there we go. That might be okay for you guys. Sorry about that. Alright, so the information that I'm seeing here is just to get serious about what it is you're wanting to achieve, and all that kind of business. It just feels like you have been denying yourself something. The Seven of Swords is about denial of something that you wanted. Sorry about the shift there, I just couldn't keep holding it, it was too wobbly. But it's basically about denial of something that you wanted, pulling the wool over your own eyes as well as other people pulling it over yours. This is also a 7, so it's going to be about faith, it's going to be about trusting your instincts. The message of this card is to take great care of what you value, and that'll look different to every single person who watches this video will have a different idea of what value is, what constitutes as value. And I think that if it's in your second house, you know, if this new moon is going to be in Scorpio's second house as it is for me, it could be how you value yourself, because the sun is there as well, he's in Scorpio, so it could be how you value yourself. It could also be how you look after your money. It could be look after your valuables. Similar with the 6th house, it could be how you look after your health, how you value your health, how you take care of yourself. But there's something that you've been denying yourself, and I think that's something kind of joy here, because the 9 of Cups, I trust in the flow of life. It brings this feeling of gratitude, this luxury. This is known as the wish card. And this is such a wonderful card to receive in any reading, because it shows that you're on the right track. But with the 7 here, it's like you should be affording yourself some courtesy here. You should be affording yourself something that's right for you. Scorpios are not afraid to speak up for what they want most of the time. They know, they have a deep inner knowing that there's something going on, and they have a deep instinct about where it is they want to be. That's if they're, you know, all right and there's nothing too much going on in their lives. But judgment is here to say, look, if there's anything that you feel has delayed you, if you feel like you could have done something different, if you feel like you should have done something different, don't beat yourself over the head about it. It's done, it's gone, you can't change. Something that I read recently is saying the past is stone, but the future is clay. You can mould the future as to however you want. No point in going back and going, I wish I'd done this and wish I'd done that. Just make sure that you face the future in the way that you want to face it. If you want to try and bring out something that's positive, like maybe this new moon is in your career house of the 10th, so you could be wanting to change the way you approach career. You could want to change something different, you know, show it as something different. And because the moon rules Cancer, and Cancer is actually my 10th house, I have been looking at career. So there could be something that's affected there for you. Just want to do one more card. Yeah, there's a choice you have to make. There's a choice to do nothing, or there's a choice to continue. So I would hope that you would make a choice to continue. There is going to be a decision, I feel, coming for you in the next few weeks after this new moon. And it'll look different for everybody, like I say, but there could be a choice where you don't even realise it's a crossroads until after you've chosen a path, and then you look back and go, oh, okay. Or you feel like you're being led on a certain journey. So that one didn't want to come in. And it is going to lead you to success, 6 of Wands. So if you trust your inner self, if you have faith, if you stop denying yourself something that you wanted for a while, I think this transition, this rite of passage, taking the risk, doing something that you've wanted to, seeing something come through for yourself, I think that's going to be quite a positive result for you. Scorpio often gets a bad rap of being too intense and too deep and too much and too this and too that. They know themselves. That's all it is. And obviously people fear the unknown. So maybe there's like a little fear of, I don't know what's going on here. How do you know yourself? And I'm a bit, there's always going to be insecurities. And I think that you have been denying yourself something, the freedom of something. But you need to take care of yourself. You need to take care of the values that you hold. You need to believe in this manifestation, whatever you've wanted to bring in, and forgive yourself for maybe messing something up in the past that you think maybe you don't deserve this now. Because this is going to lead you to great success if you actually allow yourself to give in to something, to actually move yourself forwards. Maybe you believe the wrong people. Maybe you always thought you needed rescuing from somebody else. Maybe you always thought this or that, this about yourself, and that is now being revealed to be false. And this new moon is coming up saying, look, this is the truth of the situation. This is the issue. Now what are you going to do about it? Take care of yourself. That's what you need to do about it. Take care of yourself. The big things and the little things will all follow. Some of you may take the opposite view. Take care of the little things and the big things will sort themselves out. I think it depends on where you fall on that kind of area. But so long as you're taking care of something, I don't think you have much to worry about. With that being said, my lovely ones, I hope you have a wonderful new moon. I look forward to seeing what the rest of the week and the month has to offer you. Let me know in the comments below. And if you'd like a reading or Reiki from me, all the information is on my website, which is in the description box. In the meantime, beloveds, take care of yourselves. I'll speak to you soon.